Zootopia rated PG. This movie has yet to come out in the UK, however I have seen it because of the fact that this weekend there was a pre-screening. I went to go see this movie in the last minute. I was not planning to see it, and then when I went to go see it, I was shockingly surprised because I was expecting a run-of-the-mill Disney movie, so not particularly that well executed. However, I received a movie that was very current and very interesting, especially its underlined message about racism and drugs. Yeah, you didn't expect that from a Disney movie. This is going to be a spoiler-full review. I'm just going to put that out there. But yeah, as I previously said, drugs in a Disney movie. And racism. Wow. I'm finally getting there where Disney has finally snapped. But God, this movie was a very interesting experience because I was expecting a kid-friendly pile of... I don't know how to say it. It's a pile of bad, like a really bad movie. I wasn't expecting to go in there and genuinely laugh at a lot of jokes. There's a lot of cartoon-esque naming of characters. When I say cartoon-esque, they're named after their characteristics. For example, Judy Hopps is a bunny. That's just the greatest name ever. Judy Hopps. Sorry. Just an amazing name. And then also Nick Wilde. Another amazing name. Anyway, the plot of this movie, Judy Hopps is a bunny who wants to become Zootopia's first ever police detective. And she does just that. However, the police chief, played by Luther himself, refuses to give her any proper jobs, making her a meter maid. Throughout her meter maid career on her first day, she comes across Nick Wilde and his son, who wants to go into an elephant ice cream store to buy a fruit pop. However, he would not be served because only elephants can eat the elephant ice cream. That is the most hilarious and child-friendly sentence I have said in my entire life. Anyway, so Judy Hopps intervenes, gets the child their ice cream, only to find out that it was not a real child, and it was all a scheme for Nick Wilde and his cohort, who was pretending to be his son, to make ice creams and make a profit. And the plot just progresses from there, because Judy has a feeling that something is wrong in Zootopia and needs Nick Wilde's help. I'm not going to get into any more of the plot because I don't want to spoil shot for shot the movie, because that's a review for another day once the DVD release has been made. Anyway, I'm just going to say J.K. Simmons is in this movie. For those of you who don't know who J.K. Simmons is, he played J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man franchise, and the head of the Aperture Laboratories in Portal. Yes, Cave Johnson is in this movie. Cave Johnson being the head of the Aperture Science Laboratories, if that's not obvious if you have not played the Portal games, I'm sorry for misconfusing you. Anyway, back on topic, he plays a lion who's the mayor, and it is hilarious, and most of the things that I found funny was that, because that is the greatest casting in a Disney movie ever. Ever. Non-negotiable. That was brilliant. Comedic hilarity. Yeah, but this movie has a very strong message and is very interesting for the time because because it deals with themes of racism, as I said in the beginning of this review. But it was just a shocking and interesting movie. I won't spoil the major plot twists, but they're a bit foreseeable. That's my only flaw with this movie. The plot twists, as the plot progresses and you get a feel for the world, you exactly know where the plot's going to go by the end. Without, 40 minutes towards the end of the movie, you can tell shot for shot what will happen. By the way, in most modern Disney movies, there is usually a modern day singer who will drop an original song for the movie, and they got Shakira, just Shakira, Shakira. You probably don't know who that is because no one knows who Shakira is. They got Shakira from the early 2000s to do a movie in 2016. That is just the greatest thing I have heard ever. But I found the song very interesting. Her original song for this movie kind of sums up the plot without actually summing up the plot if that makes any sense at all. Anyway, this movie, it's kind of hard to review this movie because I'm trying my hardest not to say much because of the fact that it's not even been released in the UK. I should have waited a week, but I couldn't resist because I haven't uploaded anything. I'm awfully sorry for that. But anyway, next week, you guys are lucky. I'm planning to do 2 reviews. For once, I'm actually going to do some reviews. Shocker. Next week I plan to review Daredevil Series 2, which so far has been amazing, and that beauty, look at it, Batman vs Superman. It's going to be amazing, it's going to be hilarious. Well, my review will hopefully be hilarious. It's going to be a ball. Anyway, back on topic, I just realised I forgot to give a movie this rate. Alright, I've got those doing it now. Anyway, back on topic, I realised I forgot to give this movie a rating. Now, although this movie is good, I don't think it's as good as the 2 previous movies I've reviewed on my channel. I have a feeling this would go more towards a B- level, because I enjoyed it, but it was a kids' movie. Not saying that kids' movies can't be genius. Just saying that this one has some pretty great plot holes. Well, not plot holes, just it was obvious where the movie was going. But yes, an overall enjoyable experience. So of course, as previously said, it gets a B-. As already stated, planning to do 2 reviews. I've already told you what they are. Or maybe 3, depending if I can get this done in time. Anyway, I will see you later. Bye bye. Oh, by the way, just a quick one between me and you, viewer. If you have any suggestions for a movie you wish for me to review, please leave them in the comment section below. I will read every comment that is put on one of my videos. Thank you, and goodbye. By the way, go see this movie. All I'm going to say.